Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Cell Games, and today Xur is on Nessus. You can find him over here in the Watcher's Grave on the upper right section of the map. Don't forget to pick up the Xenology quests for an exotic cipher that'll allow you to either purchase a second exotic from him for the week, or go to the kiosk in the tower to pick up an exotic from the previous season that you may not already have. His Hawkmoon is also pretty good for PvP. It's got Hammer Forge, Alloy Magazine, Rangefinder, which increases its zoom, which makes it pretty sticky, as well as Combat Grip for increased control on recoil. Xur has a DMT this week with high caliber rounds, full bore, and Vorpal weapon with short action stock. It's actually pretty good, so if you don't already have a Vorpal DMT, this is definitely the week to grab one. The exotic weapon this week is the Omelon Light Show, also known as the Hard Light. Its exotic perk is called Volatile Light. Rounds fired from this weapon have reduced damage fall off over penetrating targets and ricochet off hard surfaces. Projectile damage increases after bounce. Its secondary perk, long press of the X button or whatever button you use to reload on PC, changes this weapon's damage type, cycling between Solar, Arc, and Void. Unfortunately, this is the weakest of the three weapons that we have the ability to do this with, one being a sniper, another being a grenade launcher. This being a primary and the original of the three being able to do it makes it kind of unfortunate that this is the weakest of the bunch. It does have a catalyst, which I believe you can get from strikes, which maxes out its stability stat, though it does still do some shaking. It does have a fair bit of ornaments. You want to spend the silver to get those. This is being my favorite, but unfortunately I missed a chance of getting it. The Gemini Jester is the exotic available for the hunter this week at Xur. Misdirection being the exotic perk, dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. It has an overall stat total of 62, high in discipline, high in resilience, and decent in mobility. Honestly, given that we will be able to spec into flinch resistance with resilience next season, I believe this is a decent role for hunters. You would arguably want more recovery and intellect, but honestly I would be willing to give those up just so people do not be able to make me choke on my sniper whenever I pull the trigger and they shoot me in the face. So grab this if you don't already have a decent one in your vault. The Mark 44 standard size are a terrible exotic. Do not grab these. The Nazrak Stain is the Warlock Exotic for this week. Void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate is its exotic perk, which is a brilliant exotic for Void 3.0 builds. Unfortunately, I haven't seen too many Warlocks using this, but it is really great when it comes down to synergies, because you can use weapons, abilities, anything that counts as void damage will count towards this, even I believe osmosis weapons. So you throw a grenade, make the osmosis weapon void, and you get kills with that. So you see what I'm saying? Anyway, grab these if you don't already have them. Why? Even if it wasn't for the stat distribution, which is 13 resilience, 15 recovery, and 26 discipline, which is really freaking great in my opinion, it has an overall stat total of 69. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice.
And unfortunately, that'll bring us to the end of this video, because the armor and weapons for this week are doo-doo butter on all three characters. So thank you for watching. Support your boy by liking the video and commenting in the comment section down below whether or not you'll be picking up any of the exotics this week, whether or not you want other content from this channel. Thank you for your viewership. Have a good day.